Hello everyone, Venrus here. Welcome to this first modding guide. Purpose of this series is to make modding easier for newcomers, for people like you. People that I hope that are watching this video right now. By doing that, I hope more creative people will start modding and find passion in it like I did. There are not many modding guides for Total War Warhammer in a short format. I want those videos to be short, simple and very instructive. With playlists in future, you will be able to find topic you need to help you with your own mods ASAP. I will also try to have all of those videos always up to date with Warhammer modding that may change from update to update. What is modding? I think by now everyone knows what modding is. Yes, this is mod. This is also a mod. And this is a mod. This is certainly not a mod. And this is also a mod. Mods are modifications that change some aspects of the games by editing its files. Mods can be very simple, like changing unit weapon values, disabling game intros, making new buildings or even new factions. Mods are made by community and allowed by most game creators. Most of them. How much game can be modified depends on several things. First of all, game code has to be shared by the creators, not all code, so don't worry. If that is not the case, then game can be modded without coding magic and breaking some rules. But if game creators share some kind of modding tools, it allows to make most modifications. But sometimes modding community is making own tools that vastly surpass official ones. And today we will be talking about one of such tools that is used for most Total War Warhammer mods. Thanks to Creative Assembly, modding in those games is very accessible and allows for awesome creations from the community for free. But before we start, let's confirm how to enable mods for Total War Warhammer series, because some people may have problems with it. First condition is very simple. You need to have a legal copy of the game. Second, you visit Steam page of the game and move to Workshop. Usually go through Community Hub, then Workshop. Now we need to find mod that you want and click subscribe of this mod. This is the mod that we are looking for. We have a description of the mod, comments, and all needed info. But to be honest, most mods require only one thing. Click subscribe. Third, when launching game, you will see Game Launcher. Duh! Here you need to click Mod Manager and active mod from a list of subscribed mods. Banner Overhaul mod is the mod that we wanted to check. After activating it, we just need to click play. A little warning, game just launched and we can see if the mod is active. We go to campaign, new campaign, and the banners are changed on the top. Mod is fully working and you can enjoy it. Simple as that. Basics are behind us, so let's get to real stuff. Modding. We'll be using Rusty Pack File Manager made by Frodo. It's successor of highly popular tool, Pack File Manager, that was used for most Total War games modding. RPFM, as we will be calling Rusty Pack File Manager from now, because it's easier, is constantly receiving updates and evolve, making better and better tool each time. RPFM is free tool, so to get it, you just need to download it from its site. Link in the video description. Here we have all latest releases of Rusty Pack File Manager. We need to go a little bit down, and this is the file that we are looking for. We download it and save it. After the download, you need to just unpack the file using free software like zip or WinRAR. Then you need to find RPFM.exe and launch it. You're probably confused now, but don't worry. I will be showing you how game tables work in a minute. Click pack file and then open pack file. We move to Total War Warhammer 2 install folder in that case. Open data folder and data pack. This is main game file. A lot of things here, but don't panic again. Let's begin gently. Open the DB. Here are main and most important game values. Let's move to the building effects junction tables and open it. This table contains all building effects. Most important parts of this are building name, effect, its value, effect scope, saying what range effect have, value when building is damaged and value when it's ruined. Let's start with a simple example of Empire Tavern building. We can use search tool on bottom to set what column we want to search. Let's type Tavern here. A lot of results as you can see, but Empire 1 that we are looking for is here. Let's narrow searching for level 3 building only. We have 4 effects that are quite easy to understand here. Spy, that is Witch Hunter for Empire faction, have 3 effects here. Faction capacity increase, his recruitment enabled, and province recruitment level. Last effect is Public Order that affects this province. Last thing that we need to talk about here are effect scopes. Effect scopes are effects that indicate what is the effect range. Here we have a simple situation. 3 of the effects are province-wide, so have province to province on unseen. Unseen means that this effect scope won't be seen on the campaign screen. Faction to faction on unseen is an effect that is faction-wide. Some effects interact with different effect scopes in a different way. Looks simple because it is simple. I hope you understand it because effects are most common and easiest part of modding. Okay, but you're talking a lot, Venris, but where is our own mod? Let's move to that part then. Click pack file and then new pack file. With all new mods, I always encourage to make them based on vanilla tables, so it's easier for newcomers. We are just editing building, so let's do such mod. Right click on our unknown mod and go to add and add from pack file. Now we open file data pack. Building effects junction table is a table that we are looking for again. We can use a search tool to find it much faster. Double click and it's in our mod. We can close that window now. All vanilla buildings effects are in our mod, and because table name is the same as vanilla, contents of our table will override vanilla. So if I remove several rows here and active mode, those will also be removed from the game. We don't want this. Let's change table name to something simple like mod to fix it. Use right click. Rename. And it's done. Now, same effects for same buildings as vanilla will just change values to ours. If we add different effects to different buildings, they will have additional effects to those that are vanilla. We want to edit Empire Tavern, but nothing more. Remember, to have your mod as clean as possible. Remove everything you are not editing. We find our tavern same as before. Copy all levels and clean search. Using shortcut Ctrl+A, we can select everything and remove it using delete button. Now right click and add a new row and pass the previous copied records. Now we can change values to our liking. And when done, save the mod in a main game folder by clicking pack file and save pack file as. We enable it using Game Launcher and Mod Manager like with all official mods. So let's check if the mod is working. As you see, values are changed in-game, but nothing stops you from adding other effects to each building level from other buildings. Congratulations! It's official! You are now a modder. And that's it! That's how very basic modding looks like. In next video, we'll be focusing on making different things like editing existing mods for your own use, making own units, building or changing difficulty settings. Rusty Pack File Manager by Frodo is a great tool that have a lot of options that can be adjusted for your liking. In future video, we'll be talking about more advanced tutorial for it. For those that don't want to wait for more modding guides, there is a complex modding guide made by Vandy and modding community, link in the description. Big thanks to SFO patrons that are supporting me so I can make those guides. You are making all of this possible. But before you go, just remember to like and subscribe if you like the content I create. Venris out.